Hello and welcome back to Always Right, the podcast with me, your host Charlie Wright. Today I'm here with Addy.
Again, hello.
In a very interesting setup.
No, I love it, except for this thing.
What do you suggest I do about it?
You could have left it on the table.
No,
And
it's too far away.
Speak a bit louder.
No, I don't think so. I prefer
Okay.
being close to the mic.
Okay.
This actually is the reason why I bought this couch.
Oh.
But this is the first time I've ever done
I thought it was
podcasts,
just
actually.
for entertainment purposes.
Well, I mean, it is. What does that mean?
Just kidding.
No, I mean, it is, but this is the first time I mean, we always sit on here when I have people over.
Like, the 2 times you've had people over when you've had the couch.
Yeah, true. Anyway, how are you?
I'm fabulous.
Are you? That sounded a bit sarcastic.
Nah. Why?
I suppose. It's almost Christmas. You like Christmas, don't you?
I do. A person at work today told me, they go, "Are you a Grinch? I could totally see you being a Grinch." And I was like, absolutely not. I was like, I listen to Christmas music in November. Like, I love it.
Can't relate.
Do you not like Christmas at all?
No.
Do you like anything? Halloween.
Do you like anything? I love Halloween, yeah.
That's sad.
My mum's boyfriend the other day was like, I can't remember, it was when they were setting up the Christmas tree. He was like, "Oh, this is exciting." And I was like, And he was just like, "Oh, you don't like Christmas?" And I was like, is that a joke?
Least, what's it called?
I just don't like holidays or events where you feel obligated to be happy.
I don't think you're obligated to be happy.
I mean, you're not obligated, but like, I don't... That's why I like Halloween, because it's dark. You don't...
Okay. Strange.
I also don't like... I mean, Easter isn't joyful. What was that?
All your doors are making noise.
I can't
That
hear
one
them.
is. And that one is.
I can't hear them on here.
I can hear them. It's fine.
Anyway. Yeah, Easter isn't particularly joyful.
I don't really care about Easter.
I feel like when you get older, Easter is like not a thing.
Yeah, I think the reason I like Christmas is because, like, I see my family and everything. That's...
Yeah, well, and presents. But like, I don't really get excited for presents anymore.
Neither.
I just feel like Easter is just like chocolate.
Love chocolate.
But I just always eat too much, then you just feel sick.
Never.
Okay, and we are back. What a wonderful little break that was.
Could have waited 2 seconds for me to put my phone down.
No, it's fine. Yeah, New Year's Eve, what do you think about that?
I don't feel like New Year's Day feels any different to any other day.
No, I mean, you're always hungover, but... What about New Year's Eve?
I mean, but isn't, like, holiday-wise? I think it's fine.
It's not really a holiday.
New Year's Day is a public holiday, so...
I know, but you know what I mean? It's not festive.
No. Oh, that's the word I was looking for before.
What?
You're not festive.
I'm festive about Halloween. You can't call yourself festive if it's just Christmas, though.
But Christmas is the festive one. Like, that's the one that's, like, the most.
I would just say you're a Christmassy person.
Sure.
I guess. I also thought we could talk about Shang-Chi.
Yeah. Did you watch it?
I did.
Okay.
Do you have thoughts?
I do. Spoiler alert, if you have not seen it.
Massive spoiler. Just skip ahead. You know what's funny? When I was watching it, I was like, I don't think Addy would like this.
There was parts of it that I liked and there was parts that I didn't like.
Start with the positive.
No, I mean, I liked most of it. It was sort of just like the ending of it that I didn't really like. Also, the sister, I don't know her name.
Mm-hmm. Charling or something.
Her acting was so good, and I thought it was better than Awkwafina's.
Oh, 100%.
And that was her first acting gig.
Yeah, she was amazing.
Yeah.
I just feel like it could have done without Awkwafina. I don't think
she didn't really add anything.
She didn't. I mean, apart from at the end when she shot the arrow or whatever, but like...
Anyone could have done that.
Yeah,
the sister...
Yeah.
I feel like it should have been the sister.
I just don't feel like... like, if you just took her out of the movie...
It would have
zero impact.
Yeah. And I feel like they're trying to make it out so that they are going to date.
Oh,
in the next one. And I'm like, they have no chemistry to me.
None.
So, there's that. But the part that I didn't like was when...
Stop tapping on that.
Sorry, I was just doing that. You can't hear it.
Don't do that.
When his dad... Massive spoiler.
We've just said this.
I know, but like, this is a bigger spoiler.
Yes.
When his dad, like, killed him... Mm-hmm. And then obviously, like, he was resurrected, whatever. And then when his dad died and they tried to make us feel bad for him, I was like, no.
I did think it was kind of odd. Like, the dad obviously is so evil and a terrible person, but there are moments where, like, they're all just, like, chilling and... I mean, I guess they didn't really have a choice because they were kind of, like, trapped there, but it was just very... I don't know.
No, but I feel like it was literally trying to make him out to be, like, really... Which he was really evil. But then literally the last, like, 2 seconds, they were like, oh, I feel bad for him. I'm like, no, why would we?
Yeah, I agree.
And, like, Shang-Chi shouldn't feel bad.
No, absolutely
like,
not.
He literally killed you 2 seconds ago.
Yeah. Did you think their mum was going to be alive?
No. I did not.
I did. I somehow thought she would be, like, some type of... Not, like, alive, but her spirit would be alive in something. Some type of animal or something. I
reckon if she might be alive in the next one.
I just feel like... I love martial arts movies, so I really enjoyed, like, all the fight scenes. But I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like the CGI was a lot.
I loved the lions.
So, I mean, they were
really
cool,
cute.
but, like... And I know, obviously, Marvel movies, they have a lot of CGI. But, like, somehow...
It was a very different type of CGI.
It was. Like, somehow you can just forget that there's CGI. But in this one, when they were riding on the dragon...
I feel like it's because it was, like, all animals and stuff. It was like, that's obviously fake. But, you know, all their actual superpowers are real. That was the vibe that I got. I was like, this is totally fake. But
I just think about, like... For instance, like, Bucky's arm.
Yeah.
Like, that looks... The work they do on that looks amazing.
Yeah.
But I guess because that's small and it's kind of...
Yeah.
But yeah, when they were riding on the dragon, I was like... No. I want to see the behind the scenes where they're just sitting on a giant green, like, sponge.
Sponge.
But I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what'd you think of the end credit scene?
Meh.
It was really weird to me that they had Captain Marvel and not, like, Shuri.
Well...
I was like, she doesn't seem like they needed smart people. And not that she's not smart, but, like...
Don't drag Brie Larson.
No, when you have, like, the Hulk and Shuri... Like, they're the two...
True.
Smartest people.
But I feel like clearly it's...
And, like, Wakanda has a lot of pull everywhere. I feel like she would know
Yeah, but
shit.
I feel like obviously it's a reference to the Marvels or whatever. The next Captain Marvel movie.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, but still, I just saw it and I was like, this feels really weird and out of place. Especially, like, her and Mark. I was like, they just don't seem like it would be... Like, if it was her and, like, Sam Wilson, I'd be like, okay, whatever. I don't know, it just felt really, like, out of place to me.
I thought that too. But then what did you think about the end credits?
Which was what?
The sister. Did you watch it?
I did, I just can't remember.
The sister taking over the Ten Rings army.
Oh, yeah. I mean...
I was like, that's good for her, but, like, what's happening with... Where's that going to go?
I guess you'll find out in the next movie.
I know that's the struggle, isn't it?
It's going to come out in, like, 3 years.
Yeah. But, excited for Spider-Man?
I am. I'm so excited.
Do you have predictions?
All the Spider-Mans are coming back.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
I think they will, but it's not going to be in the capacity that everyone
Imagine
thinks.
if they don't, though. I feel like it'll be, like...
Well, it's
Just
reminding me of
really
WandaVision. Everyone's, oh my god, it's Mephisto, when it was not.
What?
Everyone on the internet, you're not on Twitter. Everyone on Twitter, oh my god, it's Mephisto.
Who was Mephisto?
The big bad, the person who was doing this to Wanda.
Right.
And when...
I remember in Loki, they said that.
Yeah. Well, but I feel like...
I thought Mephisto was confirmed for something, though.
Yeah, but not WandaVision.
Obviously not.
But it's just like... I'm glad they didn't do that, though, in WandaVision. Like, I feel like they are spacing things out to keep, like, the real big villains for, like, later on.
Bigger movies.
Yeah.
Have you been watching Hawkeye?
I've seen the first episode.
That's it. The first two came out at the same time.
I just didn't have the energy.
Oh, it's so good.
I like it. I love Hailey.
The first two episodes were so good.
I love my queen, Vera Farmiga. Her mum.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
How dare you?
I love her.
She's not.
I mean, she's a
really,
bitch in the show, but...
I mean, she's not really, like, in it that much.
What were we talking about? SpiderMan. I saw that, what's her name, Kirsten Dunst, said that she would like to come back in some capacity to the MCU.
I read somewhere that her and Emma Stone are, like, definitely not in it.
Oh, no. Yeah, no.
Oh, is it in a different...
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying she wants to come... No. She wants to be Mary Jane, but probably like a cameo at some point.
Yeah, right.
That would be cool. I just feel like people are going to be disappointed. No matter what they do, people will be disappointed. I mean, that's just life in general for anything, but...
Do you think MJ is going to die?
I don't think so.
Do you think Happy's going to die? I'll be so sad if he dies.
I hope someone dies.
Yeah, but not him. Well, obviously, I mean, it's gearing up to it with...
Yeah.
Him saying in the trailer, I can't save everyone.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to be Ned. Oh, I hope not. I don't want anyone to die.
I hope not. That's depressing.
I love them all.
I agree. I was going to tell you a story.
Okay, interesting.
Oh god, get ready for this. Okay, so I'm selling my sister's car, right? Because she doesn't live here. And this is okay. She put an ad on Facebook, right? Yeah. Of the car, and she put my phone number because I'm liaising, I'm doing all the communication. And so, yesterday, these aren't their real names. I'm giving them fake names. This guy called me. Let's just say his name is Alex. He calls me and he's like, oh, I want to set up a time to come look at the car. And I said, oh, okay, yeah, you can come on Sunday. And he was like, okay, great. So then that was it. Today, and so I saved his number in my phone as his name, right? That's an important part of the story.
Yeah.
So, today, I get a call from someone else, and let's just say his name is Luke. And he says, oh, I can come in an hour and pay cash, and I'll take the car right now. And I said, well, how much? Like, how much? And he was like, 5.5. Anyway, way not at all what my sister wants for the car. Like, that's way less than she wanted. But I thought that she urgently wanted money, right? Mm-hmm. So when this guy gave a cash offer, I was just like, oh, can you just wait a minute? I'm going to call my sister and see what she says if that's okay. So then I call my sister and she's like, no, absolutely not. I want more than that. And I was just like, okay, so that's fine. Oh, so, okay, wait. So I was speaking to my sister and I was like, okay, so it's definitely like, she has a price that she won't budge from. And I was like, okay. So then I hang up with my sister and then I call Alex, which is the first guy, the guy who had planned the meeting to come see the car, right? Mm-hmm. I call him and I say to him, oh, I'm just letting you know there are other people interested in buying the car. This is the minimum price that we want. Because I didn't tell him...
Originally.
Yeah, I didn't tell him. I just gave him a general number, but now I was like, this is the minimum price. And then he was like, okay, I'm buying the car on behalf of my friend, and my friend doesn't speak English, so I'm going to have to liaise with him. So me and this guy are like selling and buying the car for someone else. It was very odd. And then I was like, okay, that's fine. Do you still want to come tomorrow and look at the car? And he said, yeah, that's fine. I'll come tomorrow. And then I call Luke, right? Mm-hmm. The second guy. And I say to him, oh, no, my sister wants more for the car, not 5.5. And then he said, oh, what if I do like $200 more? And I said, no, that's still not enough. Right? Mm-hmm. So then he goes, okay, that's fine, whatever, we end. Like, it's not happening, right?
Yeah.
An hour later, I get a call, and I didn't really look at the name. Like, sometimes when you're just doing something on your phone rings and you just press accept.
Yeah.
That's what I did, right? So I'm speaking to the guy, and he says to me, like, I couldn't really hear him. He was like something about the car, and I was just like, oh, okay. And I thought that it was the second guy. The guy who I had ended the communication with.
Yeah.
I thought he had called me back. And I was just like, oh, yeah, no. Oh, because he said 5.5, right? And I never told the first guy, I never told Alex the 5.5, right?
Yeah. So
then he says, oh, so it's still at 5.5. And I was like, yeah, it is. I was so confused. I was like, I didn't say this, but I was like, why are you calling me when we've already like settled it? Like, you're not buying the car? And then I said, oh, who is this? No, and I said, oh, can I just get your name again? And he goes, oh, this is, I'm trying to remember.
Alex.
No, he said, this is Luke. Right? Mm-hmm. No. He said, this is Alex, right? And then I look at the phone number, and it's Luke. And he just said that his name is Alex. And I said, wait, what's your name? And then he said, Alex. My name's Alex. And I said, oh, did you just say your name was Luke? And he goes, yeah, Luke. And I go, wait, who is this? And he goes, oh, I'm the guy, tomorrow I'm coming to pick up the car. And I go, wait, what's your name? And he just goes, it's Luke. And I said, oh, but you're not the one who was coming to pick up the car tomorrow. That's Alex. And he goes, oh, so you still, like, and he just was not listening to me. And he was like, oh, so it's still 5.5. And I said, yeah. And he goes, oh, okay, bye. So this man was pretending to be two different people. It was one person.
That's so funny, but also, it's not 5.5.
Yeah, and I was just like, but he said the wrong, he called me on the wrong, on one number and pretended to be
That's so funny.
the wrong person. I was just like, and then I was like, do people do this to try and like, I don't know.
That's so funny.
It was so odd. So then, yeah, I just like blocked both of their numbers because I mean, it's one person, but I just assumed it was some type of scam or something. I don't know.
That is so weird, but also like really funny.
So bizarre. I kind of love the drama of it though.
Of course you do.
It was very entertaining. I literally was like, but who is this? I kept saying, who is this? What's your name? And then when he kept saying different names, I was like, huh?
Weird.
Love life, don't ya? Anyway, so Addy's, have we talked about you leaving on here? Surely. No, I guess we haven't
Probably
because I haven't done a podcast in a while.
I'm moving away from Charlie specifically.
Yeah.
Only because of him, no one else.
Mm-hmm. Why is that?
I am moving for a uni course. Just want to change from sunny, rainy, stormy old Melbourne.
Mm-hmm. You do want to reveal the location you're going or no?
Western Australia.
Yeah.
Give it as a state.
Yeah. Why Western Australia?
I have family there and got into a uni there.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting.
You gonna miss me? He's gonna say no. Watch him.
No.
He will miss me though. Don't you?
Did you miss
worry.
me when I went to Spain?
Yes.
You have to think about that.
I was calling you like every weekend. Are you kidding?
I know, but like that's what I mean. Like I feel like when you speak to someone so often,
Nah, it's not the same.
I mean, yeah, it's not the same as being in person, but
Couldn't come crash you when I'm drunk or
that is true.
get broken up with.
We're getting a bit deep. But yeah, what are you excited to do over there? What are you...
See the quokkas. That's all I want to do is
true.
see the friggin' quokkas.
The weather.
No, not really that excited for the weather.
Does your place have air conditioning?
No, it has a fan.
That's why I could not. I would die.
I'm gonna get a portable air conditioner.
That's a good idea. Wait, how many roommates?
Oh, sorry, 4 other people. 5 people in the place.
Total.
Yeah.
That's quite a lot.
Well, I want to meet people. I need friends if I'm not going to have
That's
you,
true.
my only friend.
Wait, and it's mixed genders?
No.
Oh, it's all women.
Yes.
Oh.
I'm not sharing a bathroom with a man.
But at that place, that other place you lived with, there were men there.
Yeah, I had an ensuite.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I did.
Oh.
Yeah, I am not sharing a bathroom.
That was a weird situation there, wasn't it?
It was very strange. Not fun. Not fun.
How long did you live there?
Like 3 months. That's it. There was people like smoking inside. They left the heater on all night when it was like 25 degrees outside.
I would have died.
I was like, I can't. I kept waking up with like
Dry mouth.
really, really dry everything and a massive headache.
Yuck.
And I'd turn it off in the middle of the night and then it would be back on and I'm like, can you not do that? I don't understand.
Oh my god. Were they all older too?
Yeah. Well, no, they're all like not that much older, a couple of years older.
God, what a mess.
Yeah, not fun. Oh well.
I mean, moving out though, it does give you good stories.
You live and you learn, don't ya?
You sure do.
Didn't sound too sure about that.
No, yeah, you do. Did I tell you about... I surely did. My roommates in Hong Kong.
I mean, I need more specific than that, and I'm sure you told me
One was a
something.
girl. And another one was a guy.
Wow, good storytelling. Woohoo!
I don't want to say their names. But one of them was very shy. And the other one was not shy at all. Mm-hmm. Very, like, outgoing and wild. But all the interns for the company that we went to, the internship company, not the actual place where I worked anyway. We all lived in this building, right? And in this really not good area of Hong Kong. And there was only like 2 apartments on each floor. Mm-hmm. But every floor was built in like a different, or not built in, I guess it was just the styling. It was styled by different themes. So like, and I thought that all the apartments were just the same as my apartment, right? Because our apartment was very white, very like clean, like very modern, I guess. And then I went to a party in one of the other interns' rooms that was like one below us, and it was like Western themed.
Oh, weird.
Very brown and very, it like those like saloon doors. And then I went to a party the people who lived on like the rooftop, not the rooftop, but like not the penthouse, the highest floor. They had access to the rooftop, right?
Yeah.
And their apartment looked like it was styled like a penthouse, very like gold. It was very odd. I wanted to ask the people who own the building, like, why did you do that? Because
Just wanted to have a bit of fun with it.
I guess they did, but it was very bizarre looking.
Yeah.
What else is going on with you?
Nothing, really.
No tea to spill.
I wish. I'm boring. Sorry.
Yeah, well, that's the struggle when you just go to work.
Yeah, I'm
That's
just
it.
working a lot. That's all I do with my life at the moment.
Are you just working? You're just saving for... Was that your goal?
Yeah, pretty much. Sorry,
Okay.
I'm really tired.
She's tired, clearly.
I woke up at 6 o'clock this morning. Leave me alone.
Love that. And what time do you usually wake up?
10.
God. We went out last weekend, though.
We did.
We went to an escape room.
Oh, yeah, we did too. Sorry, it feels like forever ago already.
It does.
Yeah, so we did an escape room and we escaped in time.
3 minutes left.
Yeah. It was fun. It was good.
I don't know if It was fun, but... Do you still think that other one that you did?
Yeah, that one was way better.
Addy and Claire and Isabel did one without me, because I wasn't there, and they think that one was better. The best of the...
The best out of all three of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was.
It was... The one we did was good, but I just feel like it wasn't... Was the magic one, like visually stimulating?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, because the mine one was kind of... It was inside a mine, so it was kind of
You
brown.
would absolutely love the magic one. You need to do it with someone else.
Yeah, I do. The mime... You know what my issue with escape rooms is? Is that it's either too complex or it's not complex enough, but you, overthink it.
Yeah.
Like, that always happens. You get in there and you're like, oh my God, like, is this painting on the wall? That's going to be something. And, like, the painting on the wall in the first room, did you read what it said? It was all the different, like, staff members. And they had letters on it. And I was reading it and it says, I was like, NOTACLUE. Not a clue. And I was like... What? Why would you do that? If they just had not written anything on it, I would have known that it's not a clue.
Yeah, no, but they probably did it so you would...
That's so annoying.
And be like, fuck.
That's so annoying.
That's funny. I didn't realise that was there.
Yeah, I also... I don't like in escape rooms when it's too, combination, lock focused. Like, trying to find numbers to open a combination.
You know what? The one that we did in the first one that we ever did,
that wasn't like that. Yeah,
I liked that we had to type it in the keypad. I liked that.
Yeah, I like that too.
Easier for my fingers.
But that one actually, it was numbers. I mean, I feel like escape rooms are always numbers based.
Yeah, well,
that one we did was numbers based too, but it was not opening locks.
Yeah.
I do love an escape room. I want to do the Saw one. Did you see what Claire said about it?
No.
She said that her friend did the Saw escape room and that everyone in the group was locked in different rooms and handcuffed to a pole, and you have to figure out how to open the door of each other's room. And I was like, I think that's scary.
I will wee myself, but I'll do it. I'll just wee myself.
Handcuffed to a pole. That's
I just
so
need to know if you can hear each other.
Oh, you can.
Okay, that's
because you have to communicate to figure out how you
okay,
how you open the door. Speaking of which, I watched a movie the other day that was awful. You haven't seen Escape Room, have you? The movie.
No, but my boss from work was telling me about it because we were saying we should do an escape room for the Christmas party, and she was like, no, the movie one. I was like, I don't know what it is, and I'm not going to watch it. So.
It's a good movie, though.
Okay, I'm not gonna watch it.
Anyway, I was watching a movie, like, don't you love when a movie comes out and it's really popular and then all these like shitty low budget versions of that are just spat out? That's what this was, but it starred Holland Roden from
Queen.
Teen Wolf and
Cool.
Keegan Allen
Oh.
from Pretty Little Liars, for those who don't know. And it was like they went to Russia to do an escape room. And because Keegan Allen's character is like a vlogger or something, and they're doing the escape room, but like the Russian mob is like also attacking them and killing people, and like they lock one of them in this. Oh my god, you are tired.
I'm so tired. Sorry, people.
They lock Holland Roden in like a glass container thing full of water to drown her.
Oh.
And so, but it gets closer to the end, and basically everyone dies except for Keegan Allen, who's the main character. And it gets to the end, and Keegan Allen somehow he finds a real gun and he shoots one of the guys in like this darkness. He shoots this guy. All the lights turn on. Everyone's alive, and it was like a prank the whole time. And he really just killed someone in front of all these people. And I was just like, but that idea has been done so many times in other movies. So I was like, it's a bit boring.
Yeah. Interesting.
Seen any good? You don't watch movies, do you? Have you seen Zootopia?
Yes, I have.
Don't you hate how it's called Zootropolis now?
I do. It's very... But
Disgusting.
that's only in certain countries.
I googled it because I was like, this is why. And they said it's because they didn't like the idea of like trying to say that it's a utopia.
Yeah.
So they just wanted like Tropolis, like Metropolis, like it's just a city. But
Yeah.
that's so stupid.
I don't even
How,
know
like,
what Utopia
what?
is, so...
It means like an amazing place, an ideal place.
Who cares?
Yeah, but it's like, why?
Yeah, that's weird.
Very weird.
I
Did you
do-
see Luca?
No. I need to watch a lot more of the Disney stuff. I just can't get in the mood for movies. It's a real struggle.
Yeah, I have to be in a mood for either movies or TV.
Yeah, I'm very much in a TV mood. But even sometimes I don't want to do either of that, so I just scroll through TikTok. Sometimes that TikTok makes me in a movie or TV show mood.
Oh.
Like if something comes up and people I'm like, ooh, yeah, I could watch that. So then I watch it.
Interesting. How do you feel about TikTok?
I love TikTok.
But do you feel that it's toxic?
No.
You don't?
No.
At all?
Nope. Can be for certain people, but like, I think there's a lot of positive things on TikTok. There's a lot of positive people on there. So I think it's okay.
I'm not sure that I mean, I know I agree with that. Obviously, there is a lot of positivity, but I guess it just...
I guess... Sorry, you go.
No, I guess it just depends what side of TikTok you're on.
Yeah, I was just about to say, like, for me personally, obviously, it's very different for a lot of other people. I come across mostly positive people, and if there's negative people, I just kind of don't watch it. Just scroll on through.
Yeah, you know the problem... I mean, the only people I follow on TikTok are K-pop people. But I don't... Do you go through your... What's it called? Your For You page?
Yeah. That's all I ever do.
I only do... What's the other one? Following?
Yeah.
I only look at following.
Oh, that's boring.
But on your For You page, you don't see people that you're following, do you?
Yeah. It's just
I don't know how the algorithm works.
It's just very random.
Yeah, that's why I don't do it, because every time I look on there, it's things that I have never looked at and I don't want to look at. So I'm like, why is it there?
Yeah, well, you don't have to look at it, but I enjoy looking at it.
No, but I'm saying why are these things recommended to me when, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know.
I just feel like TikTok is... It's weird because, like, I feel like TikTok is so new, but it's actually not.
Yeah. It's weird. It just because it became popular in
Yeah.
lockdown.
Yeah.
Before that, it wasn't really that popular, I guess.
Because I think musically was before that.
Yeah. I feel like musically it was never that big.
No, it wasn't. I just don't know. I just don't like TikTokers.
Yeah.
Actually, that's a lie. Like, but you know what I mean?
Who don't you like?
Name someone.
Addison Rae.
Hate.
Emma Chamberlain.
I like her as a YouTuber.
Okay. Charlie or Dixie D'Amelio.
No.
Anyone in that group.
Yeah, I hate all those people. Chase.
Lil Huddy. Is that what his name is?
Disgusting. I just don't like how... I love the internet, but I don't like how it just makes bad people famous.
Are they bad people?
Okay, maybe they're not bad people, but I love how I say that, and it's like they shouldn't be famous, but like these people should be famous. But it's like
Yeah. What gives you the right?
Yeah, I know. Who am I?
And shouldn't be famous.
Who am I to say that? But you know what I mean. I just feel like,
and they're a lot better than a lot of the people who are very, very famous.
I suppose, but I think it's just a question.
Is it just because of the platform that they're on? Is that why? Because they're not in movies and stuff. You're like, just because they're on this little thing and they're rich
No,
and
because
famous.
I think people on YouTube who are famous shouldn't be famous.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Social media versus movies, TVs. That's your thing. You think?
But the difference is, I feel like social media. These people aren't famous because they're talented. They're famous because they're attractive.
Also, a lot of movie people who are not talented either, and they're still...
Who?
I can't think off the top of my head.
Yeah, exactly.
If I watch them in stuff, I'm like...
No, but at least... But, okay, maybe, like, actors or actresses aren't talented. They are on set maybe 16 hours a day. At least they're dedicated. At least they're putting work in. What are the TikTokers doing? Nothing.
I don't know about TikTok, but, like, YouTube and stuff... It can be a very full-time job, more so than acting, because at least in acting, you do, like a movie and whatever, and then you get a break. Like YouTube and stuff, they go all year round. All year.
I understand, but who makes videos every day? No one.
What, you think that's the only side of it? Charlie, just because you don't make any revenue off your YouTube.
That's true.
No,
but I'm saying...
I'm sorry. Love you.
No, but I'm saying... People...
I honestly never thought I would have this stance against you. Like, really, I'm surprised.
I'm not saying that people on YouTube aren't hardworking. I'm saying I think that there's less... no, maybe I don't agree with that. I was going to say there's less skill involved than being an actor, but it's... You can't compare the two things.
Yeah, it's very hard.
Yeah.
I think it just seems like a less stressful job, which makes it seem like it's not like as hard and whatever.
Yes, that is true. But I just... Okay, Addison Rae, for instance, I think that she should not be famous because all these dance moves and all these things...
She doesn't credit them for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it only does when I agree.
So, that's awful. She's an awful person for that. But you know what the other issue is? I feel like I always talk about this. Is that it's just like bad people... I don't want to say that she's a bad person, Addison Rae, but it's like people are like not cancelled for things anymore. Not that she should be cancelled for that, but I'm just saying that...
I hate cancel culture.
Do you think cancel culture exists?
What? Yes.
Who's been cancelled? And actually stayed cancelled?
Army Hammer.
I feel like he has a movie coming out.
Does he?
Yes.
Who the fuck is giving him money?
No, that was shot before.
Well, that doesn't count.
But don't you think if he was truly fully cancelled, he'd be like edited out of the movie? Although I think he's the main character.
Yeah, I was going to say, it kind of depends on...
I think he's the main character, so they can't really do that. But I'm just saying, people on YouTube, Jeffree Star, Shane Dawson, all these people, they take a hiatus and they come back.
Actually, that's true, like James Charles.
Yeah.
Ugh, disgusting.
All these people are awful, and it's just, like...
Yeah, like, whatever.
It's funny because I think about, like, I obviously am obsessed with K-pop, right? And a lot of these...
No way, are you really? Who would have guessed it?
I mean, the viewers don't know that.
I'm pretty sure they know it.
Probably. But, like, these K-pop idols sometimes do terrible things. And it's just, like... Actually, no, it's less about, like, their behaviour. It's more so, like, music. But you don't really listen to music, do you?
No, except for in my car.
But, I mean, like... You love Miley Cyrus. Is Miley Cyrus like your...
My what?
Ultimate.
My ultimate what?
Musician.
No, the Beatles.
Okay, no, but what I mean is there a musician that you... Miley
or Dua?
Okay, can I finish what I'm saying?
Okay. That
you are obsessed with, that even if if you think their music was bad, you would still support them, you would still... whatever.
Yeah, both of them, probably.
Okay.
Yeah, probably.
And so that's what I'm saying. That's what happens with me with these K-pop idols. Like, some of the music is terrible, but I'm not really there for the music. I'm there for them.
Yeah.
And that's what these people are like on YouTube. Because, like, they don't really care if the content's good or bad. They're going to watch it anyway because they like whoever's doing it.
Yeah.
Which is the issue. Which is bad.
Yep. I agree.
But... yeah. I don't want to be a YouTuber. I'm glad that I'm not, like...
full-time trying to do it.
I mean, I think if a podcast is different, though. I would love my podcast to be famous. I'm not famous, but popular.
Famous. Not famous.
Not famous. But I would like it to be more popular. But I don't want to be, like, a vlogger. Like...
You would do anything to be famous, though. You would vlog if you could be famous. If someone said to you...
Wouldn't you?
To be famous? To be rich, yes. To be famous, hell
Well, they
no.
go hand in hand.
That's not true.
But I'm saying
like,
that...
if you were a vlogger, yes.
Yes.
But, like... I don't want fame. I'm so fine.
I know, but are you telling me that if somebody said to you, if you do all this vlogging, I'll give you millions and millions of dollars? Obviously, you're going to do it.
Yeah. Probably.
You kind of did do that.
What?
That job, that thing you did to get paid. In the supermarket.
Oh, yeah. Just FYI, it wasn't anything sexual, which you made it sound...
I didn't say it was.
You made it sound like it was. That
I said you were in a supermarket.
Dodgy. I know, but the way you said it at the start, and it's so dodgy. I was filming, like, advertising stuff.
Yes, that's right.
I was holding my, like, this, talking into it, like, down here, with headphones in, and made sure there was no one around, and I went at, like, 9 p.m, so I wouldn't really count that as the same thing.
I suppose that you're right. Okay. I have a little article to read.
Mm-hmm.
It's very odd. It's about, what's it called? Hang on. 10 strangest animal stories of 2019. I don't know why it's not last year or this year, but...
whatever.
Okay. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
The first one. Cannibalistic ants. Ants trapped in an abandoned nuclear bunker in western Poland devoured their dead to survive. In 2015, researchers first stumbled onto the cannibalistic ant colony scuttling across the floor of a Soviet military bunker near the German border. Several thousand worker ants had fallen through a pipe in the bunker's ceiling and were unable to clamber back out. On inspection of dead and carcasses... Wait, what? Oh. On inspection of dead ant carcasses found on the floor, scientists discovered that gnaw marks were on all of their bodies. I don't know why that's weird.
Yeah, I thought ants ate themselves anyway. Not themselves, other ants.
Yeah. Okay, this one. Seagulls don't like being stared at.
Okay.
Apparently, simply staring at birds... No. Hang on. So according to a study published in August, researchers tempted herring gulls in coastal Cornwall in England, I guess, with bags of fried potatoes and tested how the birds behaved when they were watched and then when they were ignored. So the seagulls became more cautious about inspecting food when placed under human surveillance. Many of the birds lost interest in the fare altogether. That makes sense, though.
I've never had a seagull walk away when I'm looking at it, but sure.
But it's not about the bird walking away. I think the bird being more cautious and aware that they're being watched. But don't you think it's interesting to know that the birds are aware?
Yeah.
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 Okay. Zombie ants.
Oh
Ants.
God, why so many things about ants?
No, but this one's interesting. Ants infected by a particular fungus begin to wander around aimlessly and eventually crawl atop a bush to die. Apparently, all under the influence of mind control. A certain type of fungus takes hold of hapless carpenter ants and somehow directs them to bite down hard on a nearby surface. The ant maintains its literal death grip, at which point the fungus emerges from the insect's lifeless body and seeks out a new host. Scientists found no evidence that the fungus fiddles with ants' brain cells, but they did identify mysterious particles that may cause the insect's mouth muscles to contract. Isn't that so crazy?
I'm just thinking, like, oh, it makes the ants go into mind control. Like, how do they know that?
Well, they don't. It's obviously them just guessing. But, like, why... It's kind of interesting how they say mind control, because that's assuming that the fungus is, like, sentient, which it's not. It could be. But it's like, I don't think the fungus is like, oh, I'm going to infect this ant because I want it to kill itself.
Yeah.
But that's so wild. Okay, next. Headbanging cockatoos. A sulfur-crested cockatoo named Snowball went famous on YouTube for dancing. I feel like a lot of birds do that. A team of scientists played other songs for the cockatoo and found that he consistently synchronized his movements to the beat. Snowball even came up with brand new dance moves, improvising different movements to go with specific songs. The researchers suggested that Snowball's dance moves indicate that humans and birds may share certain musical and cognitive abilities. I mean, that makes sense. That's not surprising.
Yeah.
Bird loves to dance.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you say cicadas or cicadas? Cicadas.
I say neither.
You don't say their name.
No, not really, not ever. Cicadas, cicadas.
Cicadas, okay.
Maybe, I don't know. I don't think I've ever really...
Cicadas infected with a particular fungus develop a drug-like energy rush, engage in a orgy, and then literally lose their butts. According to a recent study, the fungus contains a cocktail of chemicals including traces of amphetamines and hallucinogens that sends cicadas into a sex-fueled frenzy. Males will even try to copulate with each other and imitate female behavior to attract a male under the influence of the fungus. The fungus spreads through these sexual exchanges and also gets released by infected insects in a dramatic spray of disintegrating body parts.
Mm-hmm.
That's just...
weird.
So weird. Fungus is crazy.
Get around it.
Get around it,
Don't
everyone.
do it, kids.
Don't do fungus, kids. It's bad for you. It rots your brain. Okay.
It'll ruin your life.
Clam eats rocks for breakfast. This year, scientists discovered an odd-looking clam named a shipworm, whose relatives often... Wait, what? Oh, whose relatives are termites. The team was surprised to find that this particular shipworm has discovered favourite snacks, rocks. The newfound clam cannot bore into wood like other shipworms, but instead uses shovel-like projections to dig into rocks. The creature gobbles up the rocks and expands the digested minerals as a fine sand.
Huh.
That reminds me of my dog, Zach. Do you remember that?
When he used to bring rocks over.
Yeah, he used to chew on them.
Yeah, I do remember that. Wow, that was a throwback to your old place.
Yeah, it was, my god. Python vomits up another python. As an Australian man moved a gigantic python away from his house, the animal puked up its last meal, which happened to be another python. The consumed python appeared even fatter than the one that it ate. Wait, what?
The one that was eaten.
No, this says the one that was eaten was fatter than the one that ate it.
Yeah.
That's wild. One python was able to consume the other by forcing its prey's spinal column into a wave shape.
Do you know what? Sorry, just talking about TikTok before and this. One of my favourite things to watch on TikTok is snake removal.
Is there? Like from a house or...
Like anywhere, this guy, he's just very charismatic. He just drives around, he's like, oh, I've got like a python here, or I've got this here, let's go get it.
Mice attacked an adult albatross. I would show you the photo, but it's very disturbing.
I want to see. Wait. Oh.
What did you
I
think?
thought it was the other way around. I was like...
The albatross attacked the mice.
Yeah.
No. Invasive house mice took on a full-grown albatross on an island in the South Atlantic. The rodents often kill seabirds, chicks, and eat the baby birds alive, but no one had ever witnessed mice attacking an adult. Albatrosses lay only one egg every other year, so every loss of an egg, chick or adult, matters for population numbers. And basically they hired a bunch of people to come in and eradicate the rodents. Isn't that really disturbing? I understand eating the babies, but eating an adult?
I was just feeling lucky that day, I guess.
God, okay. Komodo dragons don't need males to reproduce.
Oh my god, what does a Komodo dragon look like?
Like that.
Oh.
Like a goanna,
Yeah,
but a lot bigger. Female Komodo dragons can produce babies without first receiving sperm from a male. One of the
Why can't I do that?
I feel like women, just in general, would love that. One of the reptiles at a London zoo laid 8 eggs this year after undergoing parthenogenesis, which is also known as a virgin contraception. No, not contraception,
I was
conception.
like, hang on. When you said that, I was like, wait, there's things going on in my head. That doesn't sound right.
Virgin conception. This form of reproduction has been observed in 70 species of vertebrates, including snakes and lizards, but never a Komodo dragon. Following this, the unfertilized eggs develop to maturity and produce male offspring, meaning an isolated female Komodo dragon could theoretically start a whole new colony on her own.
That, to me, isn't that fantastic if they've done it on snakes and other lizards and stuff before, but okay.
Well, it's the first time they've done it with Komodo dragons.
Yeah, but like...
But don't you think it's interesting that... So she laid 8 eggs, and all of the eggs were male. So that means that probably
can
that...
they choose?
Stop doing that.
Sorry.
That what?
That they can choose.
No, it means that females can't reproduce females.
Oh.
But then it's like...
How do females come around then?
No, no. It means females can't self-reproduce.
Oh, females.
But
if they have sex with a male, then they
Actually,
can.
maybe that's not true, because this says...
They can start a whole colony on their own.
Yes, they would need females to do that.
Or maybe it was just the lucky one having all boys.
Yeah, maybe. That was it.
Weird.
Love animals. Don't you?
Normal animals.
What is your favourite animal? Can I guess? I feel like we talked about this.
I have told you. I've told a lot of people. What is it? I don't know if you actually
It's
know.
not a dog.
No. I do love dogs, though.
Zebra?
Yes! Also, it's a zebra.
Oh, zebra. Sorry.
Weirdo.
Do you know what mine is?
Um...
You don't have to say the name, but if you can say, like, what
I feel like I know it, but it's like, I'm so tired. It's not coming to me.
You want to describe what it looks like?
No, I don't know. Hang on. I'm hiding my face because I'm closing my eyes to think.
She's thinking.
Is it like a zoo animal?
No.
A farm animal?
No.
A house?
Oh, actually, I always say that cows are my favorite animal, but I'm thinking of when we played that game the other day, the Newly Friend game. I said the animal that I'm thinking of.
I was gonna say cows, and then I was like, I don't know if that's it though. I don't know.
It's also known as the most trafficked animal in the world.
Oh, those ugly fucking things.
You did not just say that.
What are they called?
Pangolins.
Yeah, they're ugly.
They are not ugly. They look like Pokemon.
They're ugly.
They're not. They're so cute.
Is that what I'm thinking of?
Google it.
I am.
Pangolins are so cute. They walk like little dinosaurs, like that.
How do you spell it?
Pangolin. They're very cute.
That is it!
No. First of all, that's a drawing.
That's...
Go to a photo.
That...
It's so cute.
That is not cute. Hideous.
That is cute.
Nah. I like, little sugar... not gliders.
What? Oh, yeah.
No, not them. Sugar something. No, not them. I don't know what they're called. I have them on TikTok too. This woman has like a lot of them, and she feeds them like lollies and stuff.
Oh, actually, I have seen on TikTok the woman who has, I think she owns a farm, not in America, I think, and she has an emu.
Oh, the one and she goes, and
Yeah.
it stops, yeah.
Yeah. All the comments are like, oh my god.
Isn't that an ostrich?
No, I think it's an emu.
What? I thought emus were only in Australia.
Well, no, it's a farm. She doesn't have it as a pet.
Yeah, but I didn't know you could get animals from other countries in the farm. I think you could only get them in a zoo.
No, they sell emu meat.
That's not the same thing. You can send emu meat across.
What are you trying to say? I'm confused.
Never mind, it's fine.
You don't think they can have emus in other There are emus, like, everywhere. Not wild, obviously.
Yeah, but I thought they were only in zoos.
No. Anyway, I think we're done for today. Addy, I hope you had fun.
Always.
Okay, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Charlie Wright, but Charlie has... Is that what you're doing? Oh.
I was just saying, like, it's Charlie's turn.
I just saw...
Sorry,
I just saw the
When
assignment.
have we ever high-fived?
Never. Never. That's why I was like, why is she trying to give me a high five in the middle of me speaking?
We've never high-fived before either.
I don't do high fives. Anyway,
That's so funny.
you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Charlie Wright. Charlie has 2 R's in it. You can follow this show on Instagram at at Always Right Podcast. You can follow me on Twitch at Shaz with 2 Z's _key. There was something else.
You can follow me to the hairdressers when I get my...
I know you need it bad. But that's all. Until next time. Bye.
Adios.